Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is your host, the Modern Day Gunslinger, and today I have the Springfield Hellcat Pro. The Springfield Hellcat Pro is another one of the most popular handguns to carry of 2023. Now let's talk about the price point. The price point on these Hellcat Pros are going to run you between $500 to $650 retail, depending on where you live. This is the optics ready version, so this is going to be a little bit more. I think they call these the OSP Hellcat Pros. Your Hellcat Pro is going to come in at an overall length of 6.6 inches in length. This is a 3.7 inch barrel. Your overall height of this Hellcat Pro is going to be 4.8 inches, and your overall width is going to be 1 inch. Alright, let's see what it's going to look like out of the box. So out of the box, you're going to have the option of getting the kit where you get the bag and 3 extra magazines along with a speed loader. Has their Springfield emblem on it. You're going to get 1, 2, 3 15 round magazines. Let's go ahead and check those out. They are steel magazines. Alright, let's go ahead and break this down starting from front to back. This is going to be a 3.7 inch hammer forged barrel. You're going to have front and back serrations on the slide, and if you're like me and you haven't mounted a red dot, it's going to have top slide serrations as well. Most all micro red dots will fit these Hellcat Pros. Looking at the sights, these are the tritium U-dot sights. Your front sight post is going to be tritium, so you can see it in day and nighttime. The pick rail on this is a very nice pick rail. It gives you a lot of options to mount a bunch of different lights on here. Comes with 2 notches right there. This grip is going to be a polymer grip, and I think they did a very good job texturizing this grip. Usually when I get firearms, I like having a very tacky, almost like sandpaper feel grip. That's kind of what this is like, and it is all the way around the firearm. Also, I like that they added this index finger little groove right here, because it gives me a good firm place to put my finger when I am not ready to fire the gun. This mag release is going to be reversible if you are left-handed. These Hellcat Pros have the 2-stage trigger in them, which I really like. It's they're decent. I'm just used to shooting them, so I'm not sure the exact poundage on the trigger, but it is not too bad at all. Here's going to be your ejector, and also I forgot to mention that this is going to have a chamber indicator right here. It has a nice Springfield logo right here. Overall, I think they did an amazing job with the Hellcat Pro. There are a few cons that I'm going to point out with this firearm. My biggest con about the Springfield Hellcat Pro is the recoil on this gun. The recoil on this gun is absolutely horrible. Shooting my other 9mm, I'm not very recoil sensitive, but in the video I will provide, you guys are going to be able to tell that the recoil with these Hellcats, it's pretty bad. It's I don't want to say double the recoil, but it's definitely, it feels like I'm shooting hot ammunition out of this thing when I'm just shooting full metal jackets like range ammo. I would say that is by far the biggest con with the Hellcat Pro. The other con is that these, they're not really known, but they do have in some cases a lighter primer strike. That's going to be with your striker firing pin. I know you can get the striker, the titanium strikers, and those do a lot better. And I know a lot of people upgrade the triggers in these as well. I haven't really messed with my Hellcat Pro a whole lot at all, and I mean, I'd say it works fine. The other con is that these magazines, I like the steel magazines, they're very nice, but I don't know if it's a follower issue or a slide release issue. It doesn't, when I shoot my last bullet, the slide doesn't stay locked to the rear. So I find myself sometimes shooting, and when it doesn't lock to the rear, I want to pull the trigger again and it doesn't fire because I think there's a bullet in the chamber, but it's not. It's just because it did not lock back. The pros on the Hellcat Pro are concealability without having to sacrifice ammunition count. You are able to put 15+1 into this very small micro compact pistol. Another pro is this Hellcat Pro is optic ready. I know everything just about comes optic ready these days, but it's nice to have that. The barrel in this, I think, it's unmatched. I think it's not comparable to any other barrels out there, stock that is, from the factory. I don't know if it's because I shoot this gun well or what it is, but I never have to worry about my accuracy when I'm shooting with the Hellcat Pro. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm barely even aiming when I shoot this thing. You're going to see in the video that, I mean, definitely not any sort of professional, but my accuracy gets a lot better when I'm shooting this Hellcat Pro. I think my accuracy would be even better if it just didn't have as much recoil as it does. I'm going to mess around with this, probably get a titanium striker and maybe get a new guide rod spring for this thing to lessen the recoil. Now let's go ahead and talk about where I see the Hellcat. I see the Hellcat being a very good conceal carry firearm for most folks out there. I know it's very popular, but there's a lot of other popular stuff out there on the market. Like I've said before, this isn't something for me to decide for you guys. It's something for you to decide for yourselves whether this is going to be a good fit for you. But if you're wondering if you should get a firearm to conceal and carry, my suggestion is something is always better than having nothing. Let's go ahead and break this down and take a look at it. Alright, let's go ahead and field strip this Hellcat Pro and take a look at the insides. So, release the magazine, put the slide catch up, and you're going to rotate this front notch right here upwards. And then you're going to let it go forward. Then you're going to pull the trigger, and it's going to slide right off for you. Alright. Here is your guide rod spring. Springfield does a dual guide rod spring. I don't know if this is the issue for recoil, but I'm going to do some more research into that. And here is your steel hammer force barrel. They did really good with this. I just got done shooting this, so it's going to be a little bit dirty. Feeding ramp. This is your feeding ramp. Feeding ramp looks dirty, but very good. I also have not had any issues with jamming with this gun at all. And here is your grip module and your firearm. So, there you go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this shooting review. Stick around and I'm going to provide you guys some shooting footage. Comment what you guys think and your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Have a good rest of your day.